Actually kind of embarrassing. I wrote this last year and this was probably my story for about 2 years. I'm just very, very happy that this is no longer my story. So, disclaimer lang ha, I'm not this person anymore. So anyone here has tried dating apps on the phone? Yeah, that's what this poem's about. So, maybe you might understand where this is coming from. The original title is Love in the Time of Mobile Internet and Grindr. But I think I want to change that into something else. I want to call this primitive. There is a deliberateness to the distance you've placed between us, and the fact that it has been more than a month and I still don't know if your name is really your name, and if it is possible to be falling for a torso with a brain and a personality to match mine. But that's what's happening here, right now. And I've come to measure the passage of time between my texts and your reply and the last time you called. But the words that have been thrown back and forth between us and the questions that are answered and the ideas that are given form from these not so casual conversations have started to weigh down on me. And I do not want to reduce you to merely a photo of your gorgeous torso and the ease with which you fling words at me. I want you real. I want you to be a person of substance, not that you aren't substantial, but you are not corporeal. Not yet flesh and bone, as if I'm still shaping you out of the ether, until you gain enough confidence to just exist in the reality of where I am, that you can face me, see me, touch me, feel me. Love is not a reduction. I will not reduce you to an idea, and I cannot fathom that this connection can be diminished into a string of codes of ones and zeros, and that all we have between us are words and promises and laughter and more words. Love is more than that. It's bigger, it's tangible and textured and layered. And it involves every one of the senses, every one, not just hearing, and not just what can be imagined and what touches my heart. How is it that you do that anyway? Reach out from that nothingness where you reside, bridge that distance and grip at my heart and make me feel when I'm just lying in my bed alone, but not alone, because your voice is on the other end of the phone that I hold to my ear, and I've begun to think that that's what your skin feels like. The cold surface of my phone, on my ear. And your voice, loud and clear, even if you're not physically there. How is it that we have come to this when there's so much that is filled with what we do not know of each other, and what I don't know of you? Because I've told you so much of myself, and I've made myself as real as I can, as whole as this sort of communication would allow. Full-bodied photos of my face, close-up shots of my tattoos, telling you my name, what I do, who I'm with, where I'm going, where I was 5 minutes ago, 5 days ago, 5 years ago. I feel primitive, wanting more and finding this so incomplete, and unable to adapt to the changing nature of relationships in this digital age where one can feel so close despite having never come near enough to breathe the same air. There was a time you couldn't feel this way with someone until you've seen them in the flesh and seen them interact with the world, and now it's all ideas and imaginations and words. So much words and promises and laughter and snippets of real life and words and words and more words. Or am I the one who's guilty of reduction? What is so wrong with all these ones and zeros? If they add up to mean that I am loved, then you feel loved by me. And do you? Do you feel the force of my caveman club hitting you in the head, and my hand clutching your hair, dragging your unconscious body into my cave with every word that I type, my "what's up?" and "hope you're having a good day"? Do you feel it? Do the ones and zeros add up, and do they paint that picture? I may not want to call this love, but I will not reduce love to only that which I know. And I don't know what else to call this feeling I get when I see a message on my phone, when I wake up in the morning and it's from you. Can I still be a caveman and carry this smartphone with any conviction? Or must I evolve like the rest of the world? Thank you.